Why learning English is a life-changing decision. Hi, my dear learners. My name is David. Have you ever thought about how learning English could completely transform your life? Imagine walking into a job interview and confidently answering every question. Picture yourself traveling the world without worrying about language barriers. Or think about watching your favorite movies, reading international bestsellers, and making friends from different cultures without needing translations. English is more than just a language. It's a tool that can help you unlock new opportunities, expand your worldview, and even reshape your future. But is learning English really worth the time and effort? In today's episode, we'll dive deep into why learning English is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. 1. English as a global language. English is not just another language. It's the most widely spoken language in the world. Over 1.5 billion people speak English, either as their first or second language. It is the official language in 70-plus countries, and the primary language of global communication, business, and the Internet. International communication. Whether you are in Europe, Asia, Africa, or South America, English is the common ground that connects people from different cultures. Business and work opportunities. Major multinational companies, including Google, Amazon, and Microsoft, require employees to have English proficiency. Even if you don't plan to work in an English-speaking country, many international businesses use English as their working language. Technology and science. About 80% of scientific papers and technical research are published in English. If you want to stay updated with innovations, English is a must. 2. How learning English can improve your life. Let's break down the specific ways learning English can positively impact your life. A. Career growth and better job opportunities. English opens the door to high-paying jobs. People who speak English fluently can earn up to 30 to 50% more than those who don't. You can apply for international jobs or work remotely for global companies. English skills make you stand out in a competitive job market. B. Education and learning opportunities. Access to the best universities. Many top universities, including Harvard, Oxford, and MIT, offer courses in English. Online learning. The majority of free and paid online courses, including Coursera, Udemy, and YouTube tutorials, are available in English. Better understanding of other languages. Learning English makes it easier to learn other languages like Spanish, French, and German because of shared vocabulary. C. Travel becomes easier and more enjoyable. English is the official language of aviation, tourism, and hospitality. Whether you're in Tokyo, Paris, or Dubai, you'll always find people who speak English. You won't have to rely on translation apps or struggle with menus and directions. D. Access to global entertainment and culture. Watch Hollywood movies, TV shows, and Netflix series without subtitles. Enjoy world-famous books by authors like J.K. Rowling, George Orwell, and Stephen King in their original language. Understand song lyrics and appreciate music on a deeper level. 3. The psychological and social benefits of learning English. Learning English isn't just about improving job prospects or watching movies. It also changes the way you think, feel, and interact with others. A. Boosts confidence and self-esteem. Zum. When you can express yourself in English, you feel more confident in social and professional settings. You no longer feel shy or embarrassed when meeting foreigners. B. Expands your social circle. English allows you to make friends from different cultures. You can join international communities, online forums, and social media groups. Traveling becomes more meaningful when you can communicate with locals. C. Strengthens your brain. Learning a second language improves memory, problem-solving skills, and creativity. Studies show that bilingual people delay cognitive decline and reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. 4. The challenges of learning English and how to overcome them. Despite all these benefits, many people struggle with learning English. Why? A. Lack of time. Many people say they don't have time, but in reality, even 15 minutes a day can make a difference. Solution: use language apps, podcasts, and YouTube videos during your daily commute or free time. B. Fear of making mistakes. Many learners are afraid of speaking incorrectly or being judged. Solution: practice speaking with native speakers or use apps like italki or Tandem to gain confidence. C. Inconsistent learning. People start learning but give up after a few weeks. Solution: set small, achievable goals, like learning 5 new words daily or practicing 10 minutes a day. 5. Why you should start learning English today. If you've been thinking about learning English but haven't started yet, ask yourself, what's stopping me? How would my life change if I could speak English fluently? What new opportunities could I access? The truth is, learning English isn't just about memorizing words or grammar rules. It's about building a new future for yourself. The best time to start? Right now. Even if you learn just a little bit every day, you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make in a few months. Why learning English is a life-changing decision. Part 2. In the first part of our discussion, we talked about the global importance of English, how it can open doors in your career, education, travel, and social life, and even the psychological benefits of learning a new language. Now, let's dive deeper into how you can actually start learning English effectively, overcome common obstacles, and stay motivated on your journey. 1. How to start learning English, even if you're a beginner. Many people dream of learning English but don't know where to start. Some feel overwhelmed by grammar rules. Others struggle with pronunciation, and some simply don't believe they have the time. The good news? Learning English doesn't have to be complicated. You just need the right approach. A. Set clear and achievable goals. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is starting without a clear goal. Ask yourself, why do I want to learn English? For work, travel, personal growth? What level do I want to reach? Basic conversation, fluent communication, or professional level? How much time can I realistically dedicate per day? A good goal should be specific, measurable, and time-bound. For example, I will learn 10 new words every day. I will practice speaking English for 15 minutes daily. I will watch one English video without subtitles every week. B. Surround yourself with English every day. The fastest way to learn English is immersion, even if you don't live in an English-speaking country. Here's how you can do it. Change your phone and social media settings to English. Listen to English podcasts or audiobooks while commuting. Watch movies and TV shows in English without subtitles. Label everyday objects in your home with their English names. C. Don't fear mistakes. They're part of learning. Many learners hesitate to speak English because they're afraid of making mistakes. But guess what? Making mistakes is proof that you're learning. Native speakers won't judge you. They'll appreciate your effort. Every mistake you make teaches you something new. The more you practice, the faster you improve. Remember, progress is better than perfection. 2. How to overcome the most common challenges in learning English. Now that we've covered how to start, let's talk about the biggest obstacles learners face and how to overcome them. A. I don't have enough time. Life is busy, but learning English doesn't have to take hours every day. Even 15 minutes of focused learning can bring results. Use dead time wisely. Listen to podcasts while cooking, driving, or exercising. Make it fun. Watch YouTube videos. Read English memes. Or follow English-speaking influencers. Use the 1-minute rule. If something takes less than a minute, like learning a new word, do it immediately. B. I understand English, but I can't speak. Many learners can understand English when reading or listening, but struggle to speak. This happens because they don't practice speaking enough. Practice speaking out loud daily. Even talking to yourself helps. Find a language partner. Apps like Tandem, HelloTalk, or italki connect you with real speakers. Mimic native speakers. Listen to phrases and repeat them exactly as you hear. C. I forget words too quickly. Do you learn new words but forget them the next day? That's because you need to use them to remember them. Write new words in a sentence instead of just memorizing them. Use new words in daily conversations, even if you only talk to yourself. Review words regularly. Use flashcards. Apps like Anki or Quizlet help. 3. How to stay motivated when learning English feels hard. At some point, every learner feels stuck. Maybe you don't see progress, or you feel frustrated with difficult grammar rules. The key is to stay motivated and keep going. A. Track your progress. It's easy to feel like you're not improving, but when you look back, you'll realize how much you've learned. Keep a learning journal. Write a sentence or two in English every day. Record yourself speaking. Listen after a few months to hear your improvement. Celebrate small wins. Finished your first English book. Had your first conversation? That's progress. B. Make learning fun. If learning feels like a chore, you won't stick with it. Find ways to enjoy the process. Watch English comedy shows, not just boring grammar lessons. Sing along to English songs. This improves pronunciation and vocabulary. Gamify your learning. Use apps like Duolingo or play English word games. C. Connect with English speakers. The best way to stay motivated is to make English a part of your social life. Join online communities where people discuss topics you love. Find a study buddy and hold each other accountable. Travel if possible. Nothing boosts motivation like real-world practice. 4. Final thoughts. The best time to start learning. English is now. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to start learning English, here's the truth. There is no perfect time. You don't need to wait until you have more free time. You don't need to wait until you find the perfect teacher or course. You don't need to be perfect before you start speaking. The best time to start? Right now. Even if you learn just one new word today, it's a step forward. So, what's your reason for learning English? What's one thing you can do today to get closer to fluency? Let me know in the comments, and let's take this journey together.